Hi, we're Chris and Andrew. We've been doing a podcast called Beyond the INC for about a year or so now, which is in audio for very good reason, as you can see. But we've been invited here today to do a little bit of an interview with the boys who are sat just to our left, over here, using your questions. Sharon from Mexico, and this is not a made-up person. What do you guys think of this podcast?
It's pretty amazing to have a podcast made by fans, and I think that was my initial reaction was, wow, that's like a whole new level, like we've moved up a step.
You always seem to know what's going on, often before we do.
Okay, so we've all seen Tom's impressions of the Pet Shop Boys and Paul McCartney on the LA mini documentary, but Joe from Oxfordshire is asking, what other impressions can you do?
Oh God.
Anyone?
I used to do one. I could do a good Bob Dylan.
Best Ditto?
Oh
yeah! That's a great Best Ditto.
You've got to give us at least one.
The Best Ditto one's quite a physical performance.
I think we might have Ditto.
I know.
Veto Ditto.
Can I just make a promise that I will record a couple of the impressions at some point for a later release? But yes, there are some more.
Okay. What's your best recommendation for keeping a band together?
Everyone's got to be happy with their roles. I think that's the key.
Yeah, lunches are very important. Sorry.
Have you thought about what you want the next CD to sound like? And that's from Sang Kun.
We've been talking about doing something more acoustic, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like that Largo stuff we did.
I was just going to say, when we did the gig at Largo in December, John Bryan was going on about how it was really nice to hear all the songs that way, because when you take real production, it sort of forces you to focus on the songs. It reminds you that
all about the voice.
All our songs are amazing.
I've got a question here from Lisa Thatcher, who said, would you ever consider re-recording one of your songs in another language?
We have. We already have.
You already have?
One of the people we recorded with in Paris, his mum is sort of a great French writer, and we asked if she would translate Black Burning Heart to French.
Chanel, who was on Black Burning Heart, the guy that speaks on the air.
Yeah, his mother. So we're looking for a time to put it out there to the public domain, but it's very weird. It's quite cool singing in a foreign language. I always loved that Shanique Dick, you know, the Beatles version of She Loves You.
Yeah, on the forum there was a Keane covers competition, and I think someone actually did that. I think they actually did Black Burning Heart in French also, so it'd be interesting to see if the translations. So
it'll probably be better than our version of it. Lewis from Chelmsford, nearby. Will you ever make a B-sides album?
Yes, absolutely. There are too many good ones to sort of squander. I think it'd be lovely if they could all see the light of day at once. But I think we may just wait a little bit longer before we do that, because there could be something really great to be had out of it with another record's worth underneath or something.
While travelling in the tour bus during these unending trips, do you feel as at home and use pyjamas to sleep in?
I was the first one to start wearing pyjamas on the bus, and I remember getting a lot of piss take for it. I've got a pair of green check pyjamas that I bought as a kind of ironic gesture. But I think everyone thinks I wear them seriously.
No, everyone thinks so cool now.
Oh yeah, you should persist with it.
I didn't realise you could wear pyjamas, ironically, yes.
They were an ironic gesture, are you sure?
Those ridiculous green check ones. Oh
like
come on, I bought those cause they were so...
Yeah,
exactly. No, I really did buy them because they were so disgusting.
It's a bit hard to sell.
And then I bought another pair that were Christmassy because it was Christmas time.
Karen has asked, what type of concert goer are you generally? Do you stand at the front or usually sit at the back?
Well, I like to be in the middle because I like to get the best of the sound. Generally try and get as far forward as I can. Yeah.
I tend to gravitate to the sound desk because I figured that's where the sound's going to be the best. If there's a balcony, go in front of the balcony because it always sounds worse underneath the balcony than it does in front. What's your preference?
I like to go as far forward as I possibly can and still have room for an armchair.
If you could choose artists for your own fantasy festival lineup, which artist would feature and why?
Flaming Lips. You know, the Flaming Lips are an amazing festival band.
Yeah.
And plus, they always invite you to come and
Yeah, you get to dance at the side of the stage.
Ray Davis.
Ray Davis, Glastonbury highlight from this year.
What you need is someone who can play for an hour and a half and every song is a massive hit that everyone can sing along to. And there's only about 3 people in the world who can do that.
This one's from Samantha. If you were each given the opportunity to create a new law, Chaplin's law, Hughes' law, Rice Oxley's law, what would it be?
I would abolish all armies and potential for violence in the world, if that is possible. Because I just don't think the world needs. I think human beings we've learned too much. There's too much history for us to still be fighting each other in any respect. It's a bit serious, isn't it? A bit somber. Thanks. It's got the stamp of approval.
Good law.
It's the kind of leadership we need.
It is.
Maybe I should stand for government. What do you think?
Well, I was going to say that
Take me seriously.
my rule is that if you want to be a politician, you're not allowed to be a politician.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I went to see Rich Hall do his stand-up, and he said the first thing that you've got to realise with politicians is that at some point they have all decided that what the world needs is them, and so therefore you shouldn't be allowed. So sorry, but you're out.
Okay.
But I like your law.
Oh right, okay.
That was short-lived, wasn't it?